Noble dealerships to choose from. One person, one price, one great. Played sparkling basketball. Cantor 20 and 18 against his former teammates.
And or two, they might say, well, this supporting cast around Damian Lillard and CJ, see if anything changes in this one.
Chip won by the Thunder. Westbrook enters to Adams just as they did in game one. They go to the post. Iron rebound to Ferguson. Westbrook wants the early look here to George. Leaping to block the shot is Harkless. Recovering 2 minutes of play. Some uncharacteristically bad passes. Adams rolls inside. He's got a guard defending him. It was C.
But it shows you the aggressive mindset Adams has to start.
Out on the wing, Aminu for three. His three is up and in.
All the way. Now you're giving CJ a chance to operate.
Circles off the screen from Cantor. High left hand dribble. Goes up and under with the right hand. Off the back. Iron up and in. Magnificent play. And putting the Blazers on top by one. 3 minutes gone by. First quarter. George outside for three. Got it. It's a deep. Damian on the push. Sizes up. Paul George squeezes right by him. Again, the Blazers take it to the rack. The timeline, it looked like. 10 to shoot. Oklahoma City basketball. Paul George steps back and drills that three occasionally in order to get some stuff at the rim. Here's Westbrook outside. He will trigger and hit a three. Screens. Damon Adams to the end line. Makes a pass between defenders. Short hop by Aminu to the baseline. Chief, nice find. Diving. Harkless. He's unable to slap it free. Westbrook on the probe, on the push. Here's Adams in deep. To lay it up and in, and a foul.
The right shot.
Westbrook on a post-up, takes 6-3. Damian Lillard down low, double clutches. Nice little flip on him.
Westbrook now switches out onto Dame of force somebody not named Damian Lillard to do something.
CJ off the screen again, goes to the rim. Jay.
Great one-on-one defense from Dame.
CJ off the screen, Dame in the corner. Make that hood, sneaks into the lane. Outside CJ for the tie, he got it! A three. Seals him off for the board. CJ, belt high dribble, makes a move on a double team. Crosses Paul George into the lane, right hand! Well, I thought that's a lengthy explanation from Westbrook, who otherwise is pretty short with reporters. Collins short with that shot. Foul is on Seth Curry, it's a fourth team foul. Schroeder a jump pass, Markieff Morris for three.
And even ET on the floor who can operate off the dribble, they can help ease some of the responsibility from him.
Damian trying to cross over, lost a hand, will get it, but 6 to shoot and a long way from home. Double team, steps out, fakes the three, Felton picks him up, over to Collins, got a touch and shoot, and banked it in! To seal Damian on his hip and get it, and he will. Damian nearly got it. To Schroeder, 5 to shoot. Step back for the German, got it. Into the lane, steers Schroeder, over a double team at the rim, no. Morris with the loose change to Noel at the rim. To lay it in. One reason he right now is on the bench. Inside pass, a beauty. Collins makes the extra dribble, reverses it up. Blazers shooting 41% from the field tonight. George spins away from Hood into the paint. One dribble attack, laid it in. Boy, that was a tough bucket. Been saddled by early foul trouble. He's got two. Westbrook. To Morris. The cutter is George. Fakes, leans, scores. Paul George, Jeremy Grant. Both team starters are in. Damian outside. Time running down. 2 to shoot.
Wow.
Fires a step back.
Superman shot.
23 seconds of excellent defense. Outside, Paul George getting himself in rhythm for a three.
I feel good about it, and it seems as though he does look pain-free, guys. Maybe except for that little shoulder scrunch.
They're going to need it if Westbrook keeps shooting shots like that.
Damian outside, trailing for three. So 2,000 plus points and 500 plus assists. He has pulled the Blazers to win in 4. Here's a lob up top as Westbrook again. Listen to the crowd at the 3-minute mark here of the second. George will fire and hit. In he comes. Double team by Dame and CJ. He sprawls to the floor. He, I think, is trying to call a timeout. Now, he and Dame get tangled up, and now they converge in the corner as players spill over there toward the action. Lillard trying to pry himself free from Adams, and the officials get in between the players and send them to their benches. Westbrook attempting to call the timeout, but Damian immediately pops up and goes back to work. Working on Grant on the switch. Mo has Ferguson inside, who's hurt. Step back, Mo on the post. Damian. Checked by Schroeder. Dame gets a screen, makes his move into the lane. Changes a pass, outside CJ, 3, got it!
Sorry.
Westbrook surveys, drives in, drops it to Adams. He'll lean lefty, up and in.
Well, Kev,
Trying to save it, went 3 rows deep, right over Gary Pate. Saves it. Blazers have a 5-on-4 inside Cantor. Attacks the rim and laid it in. That is Cantor way outside above the arc, screening for CJ. Ferguson stays with him. Rescreen is Cantor. Step back, CJ. Arc to high one up and in. Paul George in transition, into the lane, to the glass, laid it up and in. Blazers 5 of 14. Paul George caught up in traffic. Aminu picks his pocket ahead of Dame to lay it up and in. George goes back to work off the screen.
Got him again.
Tapped away from behind. Aminu make that Harkless with the steal. Mo up the floor, challenges George, leans back, and Blazers on a 10-2 run. George double, pass deflected by Mo. Redirected by Adams, and then Ferguson.
Steven Adams.
Dame off the screen, goes right at Adams, into the lane. Grant waiting for him.
Dame, you rarely see him show that emotion right there after a stop. Wow, oh my goodness.
CJ works laterally off to the far boundary, down to the baseline, bouncing off the dribble to Mo for 3. Got it! Mo!
Point shot. Now sit in the chair and defend.
George spins it, scoops it, rejected by Leonard. Goal 10:50 to go, third quarter. Leonard hands off to CJ, gets him a hit to try to spring him. He'll step back for a 3. Got it! CJ. 6'8" Hood trying to contain Westbrook. Makes a move, slashes in, laid it up and in. Movement of the ball apart.
Big time.
Now Westbrook bores in. He hands to Noel. Crashes to the rim too. Covered by Schroeder. Morris, nice back cut. Ferguson just pressed back into action. Works the near boundary, comes off the screen, double. Curry with it, hesitates, shoots a 3. Got it! Set. Clever player. Damian picks his pocket. 2-on-1. Curry spaces out, sets his feet, flings the 3. Nothing. Check by Felton. 5 seconds. Damian crosses between the legs, steps back for 3. Arcs a high one, up and in! Buzzer beat! Flipped around in the air, and then Paul George will steer it across midcourt. Into the lane. Myers Leonard knocked down a free drive table. He'll come in a moment. CJ operating on Paul George. Fakes him, slants, separation, floater, up and in. Doubled. CJ working. Ball fakes, drives. Batted away. Myers picks it up. Hook, scores! Team. Backdoor lob. Adams available.
And then ran out to Ferguson afterwards. Stop Paul George first. Deal with everybody else next.
Set the 3. Yes! Adams deflects it into the corner. Ferguson grabs it outside of Westbrook. In he comes off to George for 3. Run out Myers Leonard. Paul George. Damian realizing time score situation. 8 to shoot. Bouncing off to Myers for 3. Got it. Myers. Westbrook. Damian on the fly. Into the lane. Try to reverse it. Bottom of the glass. Westbrook runs out. Galloping dribble. Count it. And a... Adams switches up. CJ crosses. Straightens and scores. To shoot. Survey, steps back, 4-3. Rimming, rebound, redirected, no, Harkless! A 3-point arc, Aminu will. George into the lane, gave it away, right to Damian. He's got CJ running with him, doesn't have numbers, but he'll go right at Schroeder. Laid up, lefty, up and in! Oh! Tried to volley his own miss, and the Thunder bring it down with 26 seconds remaining. Spencer inside, and the dunk for Burton. To 54 at half. Then in the third, the Blazers really bored in to the Thunder and put 37 on the board and held the Thunder to just 21 in the third quarter of play. That's when this baby turned. Blazers win. Blazers win 114-94 here tonight before a delirious crowd in Mona to take a 2-0 lead in the series, and we head to Oklahoma City.